You should now have your green roof done. So I'm going to show you how to do a section view. We are in 3D view right now, and we're going to go to second floor. So make sure that you do the in floor plans view. And now we're going to click on the view tab and then section. So I'm going to do my section view here. I click once on the inside, once on the outside. And if it shows up way out here, we're going to shrink this up. We only need a small piece of our section view. So now I need to go down. If I scroll down, then I have some details here, but right now it's hard to see what's going on. So if you click down here and define, and then we go consistent color, you're going to be able to see a little bit easier all your different layers that we have in here. So what are those layers, you ask? Well, in your commercial roofs document, you have those layers listed right here. So before I said it doesn't really matter what you choose. If you choose just rubber, that was just for that material. But for these labels, it really does matter because the section view is what the person who's designing this is going to be looking at. So they need to know the exact thickness listed on here, and they need to know the exact material it's made out of. So we're going to make sure that we match those words exactly up with these words. And to do that, we're going to go to annotate and then text with an arrow. And my top layer is just plants. So I'm going to click onto that, plants or grass. And I'm going to click up here because I know I'm going to have a bunch of different layers. And I'm going to call this 2 inches of grass and then close that one. And now I want to do another one. So if I zoom into my next layer and click, and I can place this one, you can see that dotted line lines it up really nicely for me. But it still isn't quite lined up. So I'm going to show you what you do to line that up. Well, my next one was 2 inches of what? It's not just soil. For me, if I use this G1, it's extensive soil mix. Again, if you used well, they're all that. But if you used the P instead of granular drainage, you're going to have drainage plate, and there's different thicknesses. So mine is extensive soil mix, so I need to make sure that I call it that. And then I'll close that up. And I want to make sure these line up. So if they don't line up, you can click on the box, and you can choose this little crosshair, and that keeps the arrow always pointed in the same place. And if I drag it to the right location, you can see it snaps with those dotted lines. All of yours should line up left justified here, starting with the number of inches, and you're going to go through every single layer. If I look again at my different layers, I choose this, you should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers that you're identifying. They may look a little bit different as far as the thicknesses and materials depending on which one of these you chose, but no matter which one you chose, you should only have 6 layers when you're done, because each of them has the same number of layers. So once you are done with this, make sure that you show me for a check, and then I can mark you off and you're ready for the next step.